Hello and welcome to Heads Up Against Sekkei. I also started another series where I play Heads Up Against Other Strangers. If you haven't seen those, go check out that playlist. It's going really good. Here I have connected suitors on the button. Obviously standard raise, he re-raises so he represents a big hand, and we got middle pair with a gut shot. I guess he leads out here. He doesn't. I guess he will re-raise me then, which I will call. He's saying, man, I have a monster, and he could have a monster, we never know. And we make our gut shot, so yeah, a 10 beats me though, so that's a bit annoying, but I think we have to make the call here. And he had 2 pairs, so we win that one. So he had top pair there. I have no clue why he 3-bet me on the flop. We have 2 overcards, so I'll probably make the call to his c-bet. We make a possible flush. We miss a flush and we're playing the board. A 10 beats us. I guess he checks here. I mean, I probably call any kind of bet. The 10 beats me, but I gotta make the call. He had... Oh, wow, I'm blind, there was no 8. Actually didn't have a straight. Why does he 3-bet so often? He sure as hell changed his gear. He 3-bets a lot. And the flush gets there. I guess he leads out here on the flop. On the river. 3-4, just made the call. Have a gut shot. I'll probably call with it once. Whoops. Wrong button. Doesn't matter. Jack King, he'll 3-bet again. I guess he's making 3-bets all the time. If he makes a 3-bet here, we'll make a 4-bet, but he finally folds one. I'm pretty curious why he 3-bets so often. So here we totally whiffed. We have ace high. We'll make the call once. We have runner flush possibility, so we'll make the call twice now. And we spike an ace, so we'll just check call. And he had the king, so yeah, we got the ace, so we got there on the river. Basically only playing a calling station at this point. We actually hit the top pair here, so we'll make it seem like a c-bet, but it isn't. We make trips with a decent kicker. Ace 4 has us beat, 4-6 has us beat, so let's re-raise him here. Show some more aggression. Let's call. We make full house, so yeah, only pockets 10 beats us, right? Let's hope he goes all in. 2390. Let's just bet his stack size, and he gives up. So yeah, I had top pair and then got the nuts. We'll 3-bet him here. He just makes a call. We have second pair, so seeing as we 3-bet, we show the early aggression, and we'll make the continuation bet, which we got. We have king 6. King is always good in heads up. He makes a 3-bet yet again, and we hit top pair. We'll raise to 240. Only aces has the beat, right? Yeah, let's just shove here. I mean, he either has something or he doesn't. He's showing a lot of aggression, and it's costing him a lot of money at this point. We whiffed here and we're gonna give up this hand. I mean, he's down a decent amount of stack, so Jack 7, sure, they're suited as well. He makes a 3-bet yet again. We'll check here. I mean, there's no point in betting it out. Let's see what he has. He had kings and he got minimum value. He was so scared of the ace. Really, really weird. I mean, if you play such a hand, you 3-bet all the time, and then I just make calls on your 3-bet, and then an ace comes. You should just know that I play any 2 cards, and I'll probably call. I mean, here again, he makes a 3-bet. We'll check. We basically have nothing. He should lead out. Yeah, we'll fold. And now we're gonna play a bit different again. Gotta change gear, so we'll 3-bet him here. We have king queen. We obviously have a great hand. We have 2 overcards, so let's just bet into him. Now we have a gut shot with our overpair, so we basically have 10 outs. So let's bet 325 and see what he does. If he shoves, we're folding of course, but he either has to believe us or give up this hand. He doesn't have that great of a stack. I think if we lead out here once more, we actually get the pot, but it's too risky. We've already let him a bit into the game, yeah. Doesn't matter if it's bluffing or not, I do not have the hand to be calling him. And he gives up a hand for once. I'm surprised with the amount that he c-bets. I'm gonna give up this hand. I don't like playing queen 3 at this point. Especially not with the amount of aggression. I can't just keep on floating him. Let's 4-bet him here. And this is gonna be a tough call, but I mean 40% I guess. Yeah, he has ace queen, so we did not have 40%. 10, nope. And he wins that, so yeah, he's back in the game. He had a monster, he had us dominated. We hit middle pair, so we check re-raise. Assuming he bets, nope. We got runner flush possibility, we make runner flush. So let's bet 125, hope he re-raises. Which we'll just call of course. It's a paired board though, so we'll just call. We want to re-raise with a flush. It depends on the amount he bets. I mean, if he has a queen, he's probably calling. If he has an ace, he's probably calling. He might just be scared that I had a 6 there. I doubt it. It seems odd. Ace 9, sure. Wow, what's with all the 3 bets, man? It's a bit annoying. You shouldn't 3-bet all the damn time. So here we're basically drawing that right, and he's 3-barreling. He could be 3-barreling. I have showdown value, so yeah, he's 3-barreling. I don't care about that. He's playing hyper aggressive, and it's gonna cost him at one point. He's not shifting gear either, he's just keeping up the amount of aggression he's showing. So yeah. He just makes the call there, so that means he doesn't have a strong hand. I mean, with ace queen he 4-bet me. Here he has to have something to keep on calling. He has something, I guess, so we'll just give up on the river and check it down, see what he has. He had queen jack, so he had me out kicked. Actually has nothing. Yeah, I hate jack 3. I think we all know that by now. 7-9, yeah, 3-bet, blah blah blah. Nope, not even a 3-bet. The board is too dangerous for me to lead on it, and I'll give him the pot control here. Even on 50 I will fold. Deuce 7, no thank you, not this time. 7 deuce yet again, but this time on the 0 button, so totally different. We actually got bottom pair. It's a dangerous board, especially now, so we'll just check it around. We make trips. If he makes a small bet, we'll call. And he did have the flush, so yeah. A7 suited, we'll 3-bet him here. And we're willing to go all in. We'll lead out against him, see what he does. I mean, we have nothing. I know dunk betting isn't that great, but we still have an ace. And we showed some pre-flop aggression, so... Ace 5, yeah, probably good enough to c-bet with. And he does fold. 8-6 suited, we'll see a flop with this. We flop an open-ender, so we'll check re-raise. Let's go to 225. If he shoves, I'm not sure if I want to go all in here. If you re-raise, I'm probably just calling. It's a bit dangerous though with 7-5 and me having 8-6. I mean, an 8 could be an out. It's a bit risky. He might just have a flush draw, so yeah, we'll make the call. He had middle pair, so we need an 8, 6 or a 4, so we get there with a 4. So we're in the lead again. We had a 32% hand and got lucky. We have the ace, so let's make the c-bet. It's a board where most people would check. but I mean I have an ace, so 7-5. We totally missed, and we'll give up the hand here. Queen 10, obviously a great hand, but he folds. 10-3, yeah, always want to see a flop. Let's just check, and we totally missed, so we'll fold to the c-bet. I'm surprised that he always c-bets this low though. I mean, he never varies it. Whoa, with a board. We have the 6. See what he has. He has a 6 as well, and it's a split pot. So we actually have a better hand because it was suited. Just a second. So yeah, brief interruption there. We can see bet here. I mean, we have we have terrible hands, so he can take this pot. I mean, I'm willing to succumb to a lot of his aggression and just give up some hands. He finally does make the c-bet. I think he was a bit scared, but so he would 3-bet him. We obviously want to shove. We 3-betted him, so we lit out this time. We were the original one, and he does fall to it. We have 7-5. He 3-bets this time. I don't think that's a flop that hit anyone, so let's call. And let's fold here. I think the call was a bit loose. I probably shouldn't have called because my hand just wasn't strong enough to make the call and see something. So here we have a gut shot, and even if we hit the gut shot, we're probably not the best, so we'll give it up. Yeah, whatever. I don't care what he had. Queen deuce. We hit the deuce, so we'll bet 125, see what he does. He makes the call quite fast. We'll check once. Yeah, I don't think he has a 9. He might have me beat, but he has queen deuce as well, so yeah. 3-4, obviously want to see a flop. We hit bottom pair, so we'll check re-raise to see where we are. He makes the call, so we'll check call here, I guess. We'll check again. He might have me out kicked. Nope, he had nothing. That's interesting. So an ace on the button. Let's 4-bet him here. He just makes the call. We hit the ace, so let's go 5-25. It's quite aggressive for me. I'm just representing the ace. I obviously have it, but I mean I could be representing it anyway. I'm showing some aggression in his face. We hit middle pair, so we'll check re-raise. If he shoves, I'm calling. I mean, he has to have a 10. He has kings, so that's a bit annoying. So yeah, it's wise he got he's gotten kings. That's quite nice from him. c-bet here is not really that great, seeing as we had a terrible hand anyway. We'll check here as well. He had a king, so yeah, he was just trapping there. Ace jack, let's 3-bet. He just makes a call. Let's bet 325. It's a flop that could have hit him, so yeah, we'll fold there. And now we're just looking for a hand to shove all in with. That's not one though. I mean, jack 6. I think I expressed enough jacks. Jack with low value. So here we will shove. He has a bit worse ace. Let's just get that out there. We hit our 3, so yeah, we got that one. I'll put this on the other screen. It's basically a free roll that started from the EPT London. I'm not sure if I actually want to play in it, but so we hit our 5. I mean, only an 8 beats us or an overpair, and he folds. So we're back in this. I mean, we're not lost yet, right? 3-5. We hit trips. Let's just call. Let's check. Call. We have trips. I mean, and we're back in it, right? I had him out kicked and I outflopped him as well. We have nothing, so let's give it up. We have an ace, he folds. Queen 3, sure, he folds. Suddenly he stopped 3-betting. We have king 10, strong hands. We can lead out here, but I don't think he'll believe me. We'll just check call. I mean, he could have an ace, but whoa, what an overbet. I mean, why would you do such a thing? I mean, Jack 10, 9 10 of hearts maybe. Raise, obviously. It's either Jack or a 5 that he could have, but I'm willing to see a lot of cards here. Let's just go to showdown. My hand isn't bust yet, but he had king deuce, so yeah, we win that one. He only had one overcard. Let's call, even though queen 5 isn't that great. Check. He bets. I fold. Nope. Checks. Checks all around for everyone. I mean, if I was him, I would just check and... Unless he has nothing, of course. I mean... But there's no position that I can call there, right? I get there at the end with a 6. Maybe. Yep, I get there at the end with a 6. I have no clue why I didn't see bet, by the way. But I believe that even if I see bet, most of the times he just call me anyway. So we hit bottom pair here, so we will see bet for once. He can put me on a flush draw, he can put me on an open ender, doesn't matter. We have the 7s, so we'll see what he has. He had a 9, so yeah. 7-4, let's call. Flop comes bottom pair. So we check call, I guess. Check again. We basically have bottom pair, so and a lot beats us. It is going on for quite a while. We have pocket 5s, so pockets are real strong, and he smells it and gets rid of his hand. Check 4. Nope. I despise those hands. Jack 10, yeah. Sure. We totally miss. We'll check. Our hand was too draw heavy and we can't do a lot with it. Jack 10 yet again. This time not suited. We hit our 10, so we'll check re-raise to 400. Just call. We hit 2 pair. So check all in if he shoves. Yeah, check all in. Hope he has an ace, maybe a flush draw. But we basically have 2 pair. Not gonna give that up, right? And he's forced with a decision. He either folds or does whatever. But it isn't an easy decision. I mean, I basically showed a lot of aggression already this hand, and now I get a decent hand. So he could have put me on a stronger ace than his if he just had an ace. Let's just call for once instead of the re-raise. He just checks. That's fine, and we'll fold here. Ace 9, obviously strong hand. Totally missed that flop though. And we'll fold to a c-bet. This is going on for quite a while. I don't know if it's either because he's playing a bit more aggressive and I'm folding a lot more. We'll just check twice. I mean, we're basically playing the board, right? Yeah, we are. He might be as well, but that doesn't matter to me. Ace 9, we'll 3-bet him here. We'll check because we're out of position, and we still have an ace, so we'll make the call. We'll check and we hit our ace, of course. We'll make the call. We'll check and make a call on whatever he does, and he just checks as well. Jack 7, sure, we'll play it. He 3-bets once more. We totally miss here. We'll check. We got a gut shot with a king, but our hand isn't strong enough to make the call there. I mean, we're basically just hoping on a king, because even if we hit a jack, we have no clue where we are. I'll fold king 4 here for once. Out of position, not a great hand. Check 7, sure. Check it here. We hit R7. We'll make the call. 10 is a bit of an annoying card, especially since it's a diamond. I think it's the same for him, so he'll check and he'll give up the hand. And we win that one, so yeah. Jack 10 suited, obviously making the call. We hit a gut shot and a runner flush, so we'll check call. We still can make our flush. We actually make our flush, so let's bet 325. He can't slow play it anymore, and he sees the flush now. So yeah. I mean, we came back quite strong this game. Jack 8. I'm still surprised that yeah, let's give up the hand. I'm still surprised with the amount of aggression he's showing. I'm not a big fan of it. 3-4, sure. Always want to see a flop. Basically this flop. He doesn't have an ace or a queen, I guess, but I mean, I have 4 high. It's not really something I can do with, right? So 3 deuce. A really turbo hand, but he 3-bets, so we hit a deuce. We'll bet 550. See what he does. He folds there, so yeah. 10-3. Nope. I'm gonna play that one. Ace 7. Obviously, if he 4-bets, he doesn't. We have an ace. It's a dangerous board though, but we'll still bet quite high. I think it's a bit too high at this point. I just realized what I did. So 9-6. We flop 2 pair, but it's a very dangerous board. He goes all in. We call. We have 2 pair. He has the flush draw. He doesn't make it. He doesn't make it. So yeah. That's that. We won yet again, once more. I'll say it like that, not yet again. So thanks for watching, hope to see you in the future.